Okay, we're back to part 2, y'all. What the fuck is this, Spirit? Seven of Cups. A fucking mess is what it is. Somebody wants somebody who's independent to be delusional or to not know what's going on. Somebody, whoever this Emperor in reverse is, energy, Empress in reverse. So what I was saying about those 3 kings in reverse could be this Emperor in reverse. Okay, one father figure. Or it could be 4 masculines here and a feminine. Doesn't have to be. What is this? The moon. Trying to hide something here. Trying to cover something up. Trying to cover up what they did. But they're being reprimanded for it already. What is this, please? This is so weird. Wheel of Fortune. This is all regarding money. It's all regarding somebody's destiny. The Sun. Something's being exposed. Something's being exposed about your destiny. Something's being exposed about these people and the crimes that they've been committing here against the Divine Pisces. Somebody ungrateful is being exposed. 4 of Cups in the Sun. Somebody ungrateful is being exposed. Okay. And something's definitely turned in your favor here. You would be the Empress in the upright. Masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. 1:37 on the clock. Justice energy. Tell me what the 9 of Pentacles is, please. Knight of Pentacles. Something, okay, some sort of money that's supposed to be in your hands is going to reach its destination, even though I feel like people have been trying to stop this here out of their own pride, out of their own addiction or attachment to material goods here. 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. There's something here about you committing to your own independence, your own financial freedom, your own something that you know you're worthy of here. What's the 5 of Swords reverse? And there's some sort of clarity being had here about some sort of crimes being defeated or reprimanded here, rectified. Somebody plans to, there's some sort of, this could be the law. Knight of Swords, 2 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. There's some sort of plans or determination to bring you what's yours. Could be inheritance or property. Information about a property. Information, all right, that's going to bring clarity. Somebody that you walked away from, you're about to receive some sort of clarity about. What's the Emperor in reverse? Somebody trying to control your life here. Queen of Swords, that you're not allowing to control your life by putting up very strong boundaries here. Somebody could also be being questioned by the justice system about their investments here. 7 of Pentacles. In order to receive wish fulfillment that wasn't even theirs. 9 of Cups. Tell me about the 7 of Cups. Somebody's delusional. Emperor in reverse is delusional. Somebody is very ungrounded here. Very ungrounded. Not practical at all. Doesn't have control over anything. Definitely doesn't have control over some sort of proof or evidence that's coming out about this situation. What's the moon? Whoa, man. Come on. The energy that I get right away, you guys, is 4 Swords, the Hangman. Somebody tried to knock you off. That's what I get intuitively. 411 on the clock. Whoever this was that did this to you, you've already healed from this energy with the star here. Come on. I don't know why my camera isn't focusing. But anyway, 1 card at a time. What's trying to be hidden here? Something about a fortune, you guys. Wheel of Fortune energy. What's trying to be hidden here? Proof. Evidence. About shady business deals or something like this. What's the moon? 9 of Wands. Somebody is trying their hardest to stop something from coming out here. Somebody's putting a lot of energy into hiding something. Maybe hiding some sort of manipulation. What's the Wheel of Fortune? The Star. And the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you were supposed to receive some sort of money here. And you're about to receive what you were supposed to receive that somebody's trying to hide. They're being exposed for. The Sun. You took action to heal yourself, Divine Pisces, and start following your dreams, investing in yourself. And that in and of itself broke somebody's heart. And so they want to send you this energy of rapid mental entrapment. Well, that's not going to work. Whoever this is, it feels like family. It doesn't have to be. It could be any group of people here who are criminal and working against you in some way, shape, or fashion, against your purpose here, or some sort of fortune, or your blessing energy. They're working against your blessing energy. They're trying to manifest against you, Divine Pisces, this devil energy, and they're being disciplined for it. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. So I gotta tell you, there is an energy here that is really super duper annoyed and irritated, and that's how I'm feeling at this moment, which is I was not feeling like this before I started the reading. I just feel like they are irritated and annoyed that they are not having success in trying to bring you some sort of war and strife here. Like, it's because they're stuck in the matrix, dude. They're stuck in some sort of illusion here that they're going to be able to do this. And every time they try to come against you, they fail. Tower, endless destruction, perpetual towers. And they're annoyed. Okay, well, we don't give a fuck. Anyway, let's get some more information here. Show me what we need to see in this situation, please, Divine Creator, because I'm worried, beads. Anxiety. They're going through a lot of strife right now. Strife, all right? They're fretful. They've been doing something ritualistically and repetitively over and over and over to you, and it's not fucking bringing the results that they want it to bring. And so they're fucking pissed off. They're worried. They're irritated. Okay, they're going through a lot of anxiety, and they're living in fear-based mind control, and this is why. Because they choose not to heal themselves here. Okay, so they think that coming against you is going to fix something. It's not. Coming against you is not going to fix anything. Something about a contract is significant here with eyeglasses. Tell me more. What is this? Diamond. They're doing this to somebody who has unlimited creative force, unlimited spiritual power. Okay, whoever they're doing this to is damn near invincible. And that's their problem. I mean, 1991 could be significant. The number 19 could be significant. Sun energy. Something's being exposed here. You had a premonition about these people being exposed. You did. And that's why clearly you are not worried in any way, shape, or fashion. And these people, they just keep attacking somebody who is very strong-willed. Oh my God, their hearts are broken here. They're breaking their own hearts by doing this, though. Failure is their own fault. They're failing. They're like failing on purpose. And that's what it seems like. Going up against somebody who's not going to fail. 913, Kansas City could be significant here. Yeah, that's funny. Because that's where I'm from. 913. That is an area code for Kansas City. Anyway. Somebody's going through some sort of distress here, okay? They're gloomy. They're going through some sort of crisis. They're devastated. They're in some sort of deep emotional pain here because they're continuing to come up against somebody who's not going to fail. Who is like invincible in this energy. Childhood in reverse. This could be somebody who really tried to steal some sort of innocence from you. Maybe they did this when you were a child and they can perpetually did this to you as you grew older, okay? Person never grew up. This person never grew up, and so they're projecting it onto you. Somebody who's very connected psychically. Somebody who's very empathic. Somebody who knows what they're thinking, what they're feeling, what they're doing at all times, and you don't even have to do anything. because you feel the energy. Tell me more. It's time. It's time. And then this came off the back of the deck. Let me show you. It's time for the finale. It's time for the conclusion. It's time for this to be over. 89 or 98 could be significant. Leo energy could be significant. We got Gemini, Aries, heavy Gemini, Pisces. 1968 or 69 could be significant. Or 63 or 61. 1993 or 96 could be significant. 1999 could be significant. Anyway, it's time for the culmination. It's time for the final chapter. All right, we're in the final chapter right now. And somebody's feeling powerless. They're feeling paralyzed. They're feeling helpless. Okay? I've said this in many of my readings, but it looks to me like you were bait in this situation. And whoever this energy is, there's several of them, all right? They took the bait, and they were deceived by the devil here, and now they're being reprimanded. I don't know what else to say. A lot about children in this energy, okay? Somebody is receiving some sort of karma for what they did to an innocent person, or a child even. Also from this card, I'm getting that you have done a lot of healing when it comes to this situation where somebody tried to steal your innocence or stole your innocence. You know, they stole a piece of you, Divine Pisces, and I feel like you're regaining that due to a lot of healing that you've been doing. This person betrayed you and broke your heart. They betrayed your loyalty. They betrayed your trust. And you are healing from that. We have Gabble here on the split. A group of friends could be significant. Sagittarius is significant. It says convictions, decisions made, legal matters. Serious situation. And then on the other side is the Wheel of Karma. Somebody's going through some sort of consequences here, or cause and effect. Something that they did is bringing on some karma for them, and they are heartbroken, worried, in some sort of fear and anxiety about this situation. Well, it's about a contract. It feels like it's about a contract. Something about a contract is about to explode here. Maybe something about your sovereignty and your autonomy is about to explode here. Yeah, it says contract right here. Somebody created some sort of volatile situation when it came to a contract. 7-7 is significant. Okay, somebody's very controlling, narcissistic, sarcastic, and cold. Okay, not only that, but they're ruthless. They're abrupt. Okay, they're very critical or overcritical here. Try to pick this up. 1973 could be significant, and I see Black Widow, betrayal. Betrayal of an innocent person here. When it comes to this innocent person's mother lode or fortune. When it comes to this innocent person's prosperity, their jackpot, their success. Tell me more. It's a community in reverse here. Clearly, with all them core cards we saw in reverse. As well as the Empress and the Emperor in reverse. Goodness sakes. You had a premonition about this community falling, Divine Pisces. And trust and believe that they are. And you're about to go on some sort of new adventure where you are very prosperous. You could be very influential. Thank you. Something's synchronizing for you. You could be collaborating with people who are of like mind. Yeah, you could be in some sort of new partnership or duo or alliance with the Soul Tribe here. Something about harmony and things working out really well for you. When it comes to resources. Also, when it comes to resources, somebody is experiencing a lot of hassles and big mess here, big problems. Somebody's future gains are starting to look like they're not there. One more card here, please. In reverse. Wow. Whoever this collaboration in the reverse is, though, took some sort of quick action here to create some sort of hassles and big mess for you. And now it's going back on them. They made up some sort of story here, or some sort of something to create some sort of mischief in your life. To bring you some sort of war and strife here. To stop you from being able to move forward, or having resources, or getting money, or receiving something that's yours. But God, though, with universe here, Scorpio energy, source, infinite, unending, enduring, eternal, creation, awakening, interconnected, heaven, higher perspective, the big picture, all that is, creative force, and law of one. Universal laws are saving your ass in this situation, Divine Pisces. Okay, you're being resurrected and redeemed by the Divine Creator, 1555. Okay, so this betrayal is being blown wide open. The betrayal involves some sort of contract here, okay? Money or property can be significant. Somebody's real worried about it, okay? They're uncomfortable, they're irritated, they're agitated. The energy that I'm feeling is straight up annoyed. But they did it to themselves, okay? And they don't want to take accountability. Okay, whatever. These people need to grow the fuck up. The Divine agrees. These delusional people need to grow the fuck up and tell themselves the truth here. That they're criminals, that they're violent, okay? That they want to bring war and violence onto innocent people to make themselves feel better, to make themselves feel powerful, to make themselves feel like they're in some sort of authority. Okay, well, the devil's a liar. They were deceived. They need to stop hiding the truth about this money and move on with their lives. Their broke lives. Okay. All right. Wow. This is crazy. And I mean, this energy is so played out, and it just feels like there's a massive ending coming to it, y'all. .121 on the clock. Interesting. The date, January 21st, could be significant, or December 1st. Confirmation. What do we need to see here in this energy, please, Divine Creator? Most important messages, Spirit Team, Divine Pisces Spirit Teams, regarding this message, regarding this energy. What's Divine Pisces need to know, need to see? You're going to make it to your destination with the Knight of Pentacles here because of your own commitment, because of your own doing the work. Also, I'm getting that there's some sort of evidence building on this group of people here in this dirty community. Evidence about what? Them stealing from you, or them being thieves here. Also, growing evidence of them losing a lot of finances, period. Because of your victory, your rapid victory here. Because of your manifestation abilities, damn. All right, one card at a time. Growing evidence is going to put somebody in prison, or they're already feeling locked up mentally because of this. They're feeling trapped. I said they were feeling powerless and feeling paralyzed. They're also overly burdened here. They're overwhelmed. They're under some sort of pressure because they're holding on to something that belongs to an Empress energy, and they need to let it go. A gift that you're standing your ground about, Divine Pisces. Tell me more about this. Seven of Pentacles here. Somebody's reaping what they've sown. So they're getting some sort of karma here. For some of them, is going to be going to prison. Let's get 9. Some sort of betrayal by a group of people here. Okay, and I feel like this betrayal has a lot to do with some sort of action they took that is now being delayed here in regard to like a money scheme or a money theft. Anyway, some sort of group of people is feeling in this Ten of Swords energy because of what they did to an innocent person. Somebody who's possibly in a lot of power or authority type of position here. Somebody who's in control of their own life, right? Nine of Wands, somebody who's spiritually strong. Okay, you've had to be on guard with these people. And the Divine is backing you with the Hierophant here. And that's what bothers these people. Your protection. Okay. So attack somebody who has a lot of protection and see what happens, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's what they already did. They're seeing what's happening now. Queen of Cups reverse. This person's selfish as fuck. Whoever's selfish as fuck is going to prison or something. Or they're stuck up in their head here. About a High Priestess. About somebody who is psychic. Who could be exposing what they've been doing behind the scenes here. With a property or an inheritance. What's going on here? Lovers. Maybe you made the choice to invest in yourself here, Divine Pisces, and that's why you're sitting in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Independent, financially stable, okay? Self-sufficient, self-reliant. Tell me more. You see the truth? Or somebody seeing the truth about you while you're on guard or something here? Your spirit team has a lot to do with this? Well, damn. Spirit team's bringing an ending to some sort of money scheme. They say confirmation. Let's cut this and I'll see you back here for part 3.